Welcome back to the show. This is the Hurley Pro Stop 8 on the Championship Tour. Jordy Smith, the current Jeep ratings leader, about to take on the wild card here in the third round. It should be a fantastic fight. Evan Geiselman disposed of Matt Wilkinson in the second round. Welcome back to the show. This is the Hurley Pro Stop 8 on the Championship Tour. Jordy Smith, the current Jeep ratings leader, about to take on the wild card here in the third round. It should be a fantastic fight. Evan Geiselman disposed of Matt Wilkinson in the second round. But he's got his hands full here. The conditions look perfect for Jordy Smith. Nice, glassy, clean faces. Jordy monstered his rivals in the first round. Evan trying to put some pressure on Jordy, just getting under him and going left. Throws a reverse to kick things off. Just how he wants to start. Wants to try and put some pressure on Jordy. A man that hails from New Smyrna, Florida, and let his rivals take the first wave, and he was the benefactor. It looks like it might work out the same for him here. Drives off the bottom into this first section. Explosive off the top. So connected to his equipment at the moment as he grinds through a big arc on the inside. And this poor wave is just getting torn apart in the opening stages. That was spotless, that ride.
Oh, excellent. How could you deny that? I mean, you look at the paddle here. He did kind of a little play there. Nice first move here. Look at that little tail blow reverse. We expect to see him do that. You know, this wave is very unfamiliar to what we saw from Ace's wave, where it stood up. That was the standard, where it slows up and then gives you that inside section. The fall on the inside section is a bummer. And then when you have to look at this, this is just pure aggression. And he's doing it just like slow and precise. I mean, it
appears slow.
Yeah,
the pace,
but it's not.
But it's just that style and rhythm that Jordy has that makes it look that way. Every single one of those moves in transition has a lot of speed.
Just look at the technique that he has. That little tail chuck that comes out of it. Again, I mean, he almost stops dead.
Felt like one of the best waves of the event, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Back to live action now. Evan got the better of Matt Wilkinson on these left-handers. Matt was focused on the rights. And he's going to go all out on the closeout there, but can't quite stick it. He had a 5.5 on his first ride. But he has to go higher. He has to get more inverted. Because Jordy's comboing up big turns at the moment and dropping big numbers. He just put away a 9.47 for his first wave.
Watching the inside section here again. Now it looked like a good golden opportunity for a big aerial. Went for it. Couldn't stick it. Jordy Smith, 9.47. I mean, you watched it live.
In 2017, but the big wins generally come on the forehand. He's up once again, trying to back up that 9.47. Beautiful looking wall stretching out. And he hits us with a monster carve to get started, driving up into the lip now. Drifts his board with so much control that sometimes you even miss it, that release in the tail. Setting up for a big finish on the inside now. Something different, a little layback, slides that tail out, solid as you like.
Nice explosive first turn, ton of spray, straight back to the bottom once again. I mean, and this technique that he has, great wave choice. I mean, we talked about how the fact that you got to have good wave choice today, and he's just been patient. It's paid off in a big way here.
Well, here goes the wild card. Has some speed. A more impressive air reverse there. But still needs more, you'd think, as he gets into this tight little pocket through the inside. Such a good surfer. Can't wait to see this guy step up to the Championship Tour full time. And there's a good answer.
I feel like this for Evan's going to be, you know, in that good range. I mean, it's a nice air reverse, but again, when you come out of these air reverses, you got to come out again with some speed, and you know, he didn't quite do that. He had to kind of set up this next section, but he does well on this little steep inside section. You know, 3 nice snaps and a finish. Best wave for him by far.
It's been really up and down lowers. You know, there have been heats that have been really consistent, and then there have been other heats that have been slow. So more than anything, I think you've had to adapt. you know, I wanted to put pressure on him when he had priority and then try and control the heat when I had it. And I feel like I did that. I was calm, I was composed, you know, felt good on my waves. I didn't get to ride too many waves, but...
Trying to get rid of a 9.47 here. So he can really go to town now, and he does. Just swinging that board as hard as he can in that first section. Looking down the line, doesn't see.
That kind of extra set of analysis on boards is watch just a huge snap. And then this is the EPS. That epoxy board just reacts off the lip so quickly that you can see it just doesn't absorb the lip. It just...
The number 1 and 2 in the world are starting to pick up some pace, galloping away a little bit from the rest of the title contenders here at stop number 8. As Evan Geiselman gets up, looking to break combination here, going to the backhand, trying to mix things up. Well, that's the approach Barton Lynch has wanted to see for a while now. Evan getting into the 7s on the forehand, but and on the backhand, but nothing to break combination just yet, as Jordy Smith has been the man to beat here over the past 2 appearances in this event. Pete, he missed the event due to injury in 2015, but 2014, 2016 claiming victories here.
And so you would have to say it, you know, that by the looks of how he is surfing in this event, he is one to beat. You know, there's a pretty clear difference in my eyes. You know, Evan's surfing really well, but you just add that element of the power involved.
But make sure you stay with us, because we've got another big heat coming your way. We're going to see how John Florence responds to this performance from the Jeep leader. The current world number 2 will be taking on another flashy wildcard, the young Japanese competitor, Hiroto Ohara. To call that action, we'll bring in Joe Topel and Martin Potter.